Hey guys, this is Open Dragon Math number 27. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get to this while it's fresh in my mind. I have just watched the 100th episode of MLP Friendship is Magic, and I am watching this as not a brony. I don't watch the episodes, I'm not into that stuff, but I figured, well, since some of the furries are bronies, I might as well take a look at it and review it. And I have to say, there is a reason why the show has gotten so successful in reaching 100 episodes, and it's because they listen to their fans, and they really came through in this one particular episode. For almost the entire episode, they don't concentrate on the main six. Instead, it's more revolving around what some of the other popular ponies are doing. Because the main story is around two donkeys realizing that their wedding has been scheduled for that particular day and not the next day because of Derpy. Why am I not surprised? So Derpy screwed it up, and now they have to set everything up for that day. Why they couldn't just tell everyone that the wedding would be tomorrow, I don't know. But hey, but here's some of the big things. They actually bring some of the fan stories to life. They actually got Derpy and Dr. Hooves together because Derpy they gave us a little red herring. Derpy wanted to go back in time to fix the problem, but we actually see Dr. Hooves as a scientist and not a Time Lord. Though there have been references throughout the episode. And we see the Doctor's a little quirky, as is in Doctor Who, and it's he gets sidetracked on getting his suit ready for the wedding, and he ends up having to bowl. I don't know if they were trying to reference. I don't know if there's any Whovians out there, but the closest reference I can make is the fifth Doctor, who was into cricket, but two different sports. But perhaps they were just trying to work something in that's more of the American audience, because that's where the show comes from. So, of course, they're rushing around trying to get everything set, and one character that came out to mind was this big purple dragon. Was the same something magnets? I can't remember, but I have to say he is probably the most gay character because of his lisp. So, and probably the biggest get together would be Octavia and Vinyl Scratch, and it's just like a lot of the fan animations, a lot of the stories that I hear about. The odd couple living together, split down the middle, two different styles. You got the classic, and then you got the dubstep DJ. But they work together on a wedding song. And the next part, my fur friends here in North Carolina are probably going to get on me for this now. They realize they're late for the wedding, and they go rolling through the streets with the whole turntables, speakers, and everything, rolling down the street, picking up ponies on the way, and dropping everyone off in their wedding seats. Yeah, there's a little inside joke on that concerning me. You'll have to ask my North Carolina friends about that. They know what the inside joke is. But yeah, at the wedding, we get one more team up with Derpy and Dr. Hooves, And they made some Doctor Who references. He has the scarf from the 4th Doctor, and then he uses the catchphrase "Allons-y" from the 10th Doctor. So I'm pretty sure that they wouldn't pass that up. So they got the wedding, and Turpie locks out the main 6 as they're getting back from fighting a bugbear, which they were busy doing the whole episode. But I have to say, I really enjoyed this. I had some laughs in there. So I can definitely see why all the bronies love the show, and I'm probably going to expect that there's going to be a lot more out of this show. As long as they keep listening to their fans and keep making stories like this, I think this show is going to go a long way past 100 episodes. Okay, we got some images for upcoming furry movies. First off, with the 3rd Kung Fu Panda movie. Now, there was a trailer up here in America, but unfortunately it has been taken down. But there is another trailer that is in India, and I cannot translate the language there, so you could look at it, but you probably won't figure out what's going on. But I do have a synopsis of the movie. First, the trailer opens with Master Shifu seemingly warning the Furious Five that there will be a war. And it continues with a scene where the main villain, Kai, a.k.a. the Collector, smirks. The 1-minute trailer gives a first look at the Furious Five, and the new villain, Kai. It has also been revealed that the new villain is powerful and strong and uses Jade to his advantage. Poe is also expected to meet his biological family in this movie, as the posters released earlier had suggested. Now, the official synopsis also says, when Poe's long-lost panda father suddenly reappears, the reunited duo travels to a secret panda paradise to meet scores of hilarious new panda characters. So, I'm guessing that this is going to be like Rio 2, where they meet up with family, but not really with a love interest in this. But when the supernatural villain Kai begins to sweep across China, defeating all the Kung Fu masters, Poe must do the impossible, which is learn to train a village full of his fun-loving, clumsy brethren to become the ultimate band of Kung Fu pandas. Now, that can possibly work because Poe, I did see the first movie. Yeah, he did like it, and when he was being trained, he was pretty clumsy as well. So, in order for him to train, they had to use food to get him to do things properly. He might do the same here. I don't really know. But, also, we got the new images and a trailer for Zootopia. Now, this movie is expected to come out next March. Now, the synopsis is it's going to be a buddy cop type of storyline here. The two main characters are going to be Nick Wilde, who is played by Jason Bateman, and cop bunny Judy Hopps, being played by Jennifer Goodwin. Now, the details of the story, not that much right now, but we do have a trailer which pretty much only explains what Zootopia is. Nothing else. That's all we know. Yeah, the only other thing I know about this movie is that Nick is being framed for something that he didn't do and needs Judy to help him. So you got the fox and the bunny, odd couple. We'll see what happens here. But like I said, it is expected to be coming out in March of next year. And as for Kung Fu Panda 3, that's expected to be in January, from what I'm reading. And as for the other two movies, Sly Cooper and Spark, I don't have a release date for those yet. We'll try to get that as soon as possible. Now on to some Disney stuff. Now, recently, they have signed a deal with Canadian broadcaster Corus Entertainment to bring the Disney Channel up to Canada in 2017. Now, that will mean that most of the Disney Channel programs that currently air on Family will be moving. And that would be at Disney XD Canada and Disney Junior Canada, both English and French. And it will be renamed Family XTRM and Family Junior, respectively. So you will be seeing more of the Disney stuff over in Canada. But it'll take a couple years for that to get set, but the deal has been done. It's just a matter of getting the process going. And one more Disney thing. And I have to say that this is ridiculous. The union representing Walt Disney World performers is now challenging a policy that requires Disney character performers to hide their identity. They cannot reveal who they are. Apparently, the union thinks that this is a bad idea, and they want to force Disney to reveal, to let the performers reveal who they are. This is ridiculous. Now, there's this thing that's that you are, if there is a requirement for the job, that as long as it doesn't discriminate, unless the job calls for it, they're allowed to do that. This is called a bona fide job. Now the union is being represented by Teamsters. Now, a representative said that the company has now put in writing that employees are not to disclose online or in any kind of media, including social medias, print publications, or TV, what characters they play. And Disney calls it proprietary information. And workers have had to acknowledge online that they understand the rules. And now the union is filing an unfair labor practice. And the issue was never negotiated as part of the contract agreement that Disney and the union had. But there's a reason why they make their performers anonymous. They have this saying. There's only Mickey Mouse. That in Disney's eyes, he's real, as well as any other character that they have. They do this to protect, as they call, protect the magic. It's definitely a term that I'm familiar with, being with them 2 times over a total of 1.5 years. And Disney is not going to let this go lying down. They're definitely going to fight this. It's challenging this kind of policy is just plain ridiculous. I cannot see children wanting to know the person who played the characters. It just ruins the illusion for them. I just cannot see them turning this over. So, unless that there's something that I'm missing here, I don't expect this policy to be taken out anytime soon. I really don't expect that. So with that, I will end it right there. Oh, one more thing. Anthrocon, less than a month from now, I do have plans to be there. I have got everything laid out. It's just a matter of time till the date comes. I'm just glad that it's not going to be 4th of July this time. It's been, I think, 3 years in a row that they've been on July 4th, which means I could not enjoy fireworks here. But now I got the time to enjoy it here. So, with that, this Dragon's Mouth is now closing.